Hi Sagittarius and welcome back to my channel. This is your monthly general October reading. You will get your love reading, but I'll probably do that in the next couple of weeks, okay? I am going to pull, well, I've already pulled your cards, but I'm using the colour cards for guidance, and I've pulled you an Archangel card for um, advice and guidance for the month. So let's have a look at them first. So the first one you got is a beautiful card. It's Emerald, okay? And it talks about calm your mind, body and soul, okay? So this is taking time out for yourself. Um, for me, the colour emerald reflects healing, so this is talking about healing. You're maybe needing time out to sort of like recharge your batteries. Take it easy, have some quality time for yourself, okay? Now, I don't normally read out the meanings from the book, but these are fairly new cards and I think I'm going to give it a bash. So let's have a look and see what Emerald says. Emerald helps with overcoming fears, realising frustration and creating calm. Use this colour to bring harmony to challenging situations, dissolve aggression and mend a broken heart. Emerald also increases self-esteem, attracts abundance and replenishes your energy. Calm your mind, body and soul with emerald rays. Well, that's nice, okay. So yeah, you've got maybe a challenging situation and you need to, take time out for yourself so that you can, get back on the horse, as they say. The next one you've got for advice and guidance is your Archangel and its sensitivity, okay. And this one talks, there's a lot of green in this card as well, and there's a bit of pink, so to me that is healing again, and like a loving energy. So it says you're extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honour yourself and your feelings, okay? So don't bury your feelings or your emotions or how you feel. Don't do that. It's not going to help you. Just acknowledge them and pay attention. Okay, you are extra sensitive. You might be feeling a bit more emotional than normal. Right, so let's have a look at your cards here. This is in the work position. Let's just, work. So let's have a look at work, okay? The first card you've got is Make a Wish. Alright, so you're making a wish, you're maybe not happy with things at the moment at your work, and you're making a wish for some sort of change. You're, blowing the dandelion. That seed is now going to go and get planted. There's a lot of green in here, so there is room for growth and development. So it's about reassessing about what you really want from your working situation. If you've not got a job, maybe it's, what kind of job you're looking for. If you're already in a job, you're thinking, well, it might be quite stable, but things aren't maybe going the way you envisioned them to. So this one is saying just put it out to the universe, make the wish of what kind of changes that you're looking to take for work, okay? The next card you got for the work position is the Gilded Tarot, and you got the Ten of Wands, okay? And to me, this is obviously, it's really obvious on the picture, you are carrying a heavy load at work, okay, or a creative output. You're taking the majority of the weight on your back. As you can see, you're pretty much struggling with your workload, and that is making you pretty knackered, okay? And that probably ties in well with the Emerald card, okay? It maybe is a challenging situation that you're facing at work. I think people are overloading you with responsibilities. Maybe that's not your job role, but they're asking you to do more because they know you will do it. Okay, so maybe this is where the change has to come in, okay, with the Make a Wish card, okay, so it's maybe making a wish to change that circumstance at work in October where you're carrying less a load, okay. Doesn't mean that you're doing less of a job, you're probably doing your job role and then some, okay, and the then some has to be sorted out, okay, doke. Right, the next one you've got is your home position. And the first card you've got in home is Let Love Be Your Beacon. This is an absolutely beautiful card. Alright, so home situation, there might be a situation that's calling for you to be coming from a place of love, okay, rather than maybe being a bit preachy or, I told you so scenario or anything like that. If there is a situation at home with family or friends even. Just be, you know, come from a place of love. That's never going to go wrong. And the next one you've got for the home card is strength. Okay, so it's telling you that you're going to have to maybe draw on your inner strength to get through whatever the situation is. But as long as you're coming from a place of love, or you know, you're using love as your strength, then that's brilliant, because that's what it's advising you to do. Okay, you've got to be strong, and even if you need to, you know, stand in your own truth, be strong, but come from a place of love. So don't, sometimes it's not how you say it, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Okay, so just pick your words carefully this month, okay, at home or with your friends. Right, the next position you've got is unexpected. All right, and you've got a renewal of peace. This is a beautiful card again, you can see here. And it's you know, taking time out for yourself. You have to re-energize. There's maybe, you know, you're feeling maybe a bit exhausted, so it's talking about, you know, a renewal of peace. So it's taking time out for yourself to get that clarity, to gain that peace of mind, to know how you're going to move forward. But don't get too caught up in the renewal of peace, because on top of that you've got the Four of Cups. Now the Four of Cups talks about boredom. So not being focused. The guy's been offered a cup here, but he's not really, he's emotionalist. He's not really shown much emotion. And it can talk of a missed opportunity, okay? So yes, you do need to recharge your batteries, but don't be too try and kind of stay focused, so when this opportunity comes along, you're aware of it, and you know, you've got that decision. Rather than missing the opportunity, you've got an opportunity that's going to come in, which is going to be unexpected. But don't feel, but if you're not focused, you're going to miss out, okay? And that could be down to just sort of some sort of boredom, okay? Right, the next one you've got is, what is your role? Well, your role this month is to be vulnerable, because you've got the vulnerability card, okay? So being true to yourself, telling people how you feel, how you think, you know, what your thoughts are, even whether you think that's going to open you up to vulnerability, it's advising you to do that, okay? To be vulnerable, as long as you're coming from a place of love. It's saying your role is to be vulnerable, but on top of that, you've got the Eight of Swords from the Gilded Tarot. So that talks about kind of self-sabotage, okay? So the swords are always about communication and thoughts. To me, this card is that you're stuck in your head. There's something that you keep going over. You can't quite get it out your head. And you need to let go of that kind of, them thoughts, okay? Let them go to the universe. Let them take it away. We can see here she's bound by the chain, and she has a, you know, what's the word? A blindfold on, okay? So if she, you know, they're not tightly chained, so she could probably get out of that, and she could remove the blindfold, and then she could probably shimmy to the left or the right to get out of them swords. So that tells me this is self-imposed. So this is a self-imposed sort of prison with your thoughts. But it is advising your role this month is to be vulnerable. So maybe exposing you know, people that are close to you, or the situation that involves, or the person that involves. It's telling you, you know, just to be open with your thoughts, okay? Be vulnerable. Tell them this is how it's making you feel, that you can't quite get this thought out of your head, or, you know, you keep going round in circles with it. And yeah, just be honest about that. The next one is your outcome. So let's have a look at your outcome. Your outcome for this one is maintain your childlike spirit. Okay, so yeah, just, you know, be yourself. Do things that used to make you happy, maybe when you were a child. There's maybe interests or hobbies. You know, focus on that. Just try and be light-hearted. Don't be so serious about everything. You know, and kind of just have a bit of fun. Okay, that's the outcome. Have fun, but if you don't do that, this is where you're going to be at. It's the Four of Swords, okay? So this is all about taking time out for yourself. You've been overworked, you're overloaded, you're thinking too much. There's maybe a situation at home, and if you don't do that, you know, if you don't take on that advice that you're being given, you're going to be at the Four of Swords, which means that you're going to be burnt out. And it could be burnt out due to the work situation. Yep. Where you're carrying that extra burden, okay? You're absolutely knackered with it. You're being maybe given more extra responsibilities that are not in your job role. You're being given extra jobs, and you feel that you're holding up the side for the team. It's saying take some time out, okay? Let go of the thoughts, the exhaustion. You're maybe just feeling a bit drained. So basically, the Four of Swords talks about, taking a rest, energizing. You need that rest to recharge your batteries for the next phase, okay? So that's saying take some time out for yourself, which really ties in well with this card here, the Emerald card, okay, because this talks about healing, self-healing, and being able to kind of recharge, and before you can move forward you have to calm your mind, body and soul, and that's basically what will happen once you take that rest, because at the moment you're feeling a bit extra sensitive, so more emotional. Alright, Sagittarius, you can let me know how that fits in with your situation. You can leave me a comment at the bottom. Okay, thanks, bye.